Okay, so imagine this. You're sitting in an audience, and someone tells you that the words you're about to hear are a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Actually, scratch that. A once-in-a-3,000-year opportunity. That's exactly what an audience in Japan was told back in 1990. So today we're going to pull apart that very speech, this incredible prophetic ultimatum delivered to a world that, according to the speaker, was right on the edge of a total reset. Right out of the gate, this is the claim that sets the stage for everything else. I mean, just think about the sheer audacity of a statement like that. It's not a suggestion, it's not a friendly piece of advice, it's a declaration of immense, almost unimaginable cosmic importance. This one sentence is engineered to make you stop, to make you think that the single moment isn't just another day, but a pivotal point in history. So you have to ask, why make such a huge claim? Well, the speaker kicks things off by painting this picture of a world at a serious turning point. And we're not just talking philosophy here. This is presented as a diagnosis, a spiritual checkup for all of humanity. And the conclusion is, well, that time's up. The very first thing he does is try to completely dismantle your sense of self-importance. He uses this powerful, classic metaphor, right? Our lives are just like foam on a river. Here for a second, then gone. The whole point is to make the listener feel small, to kind of shake them out of this idea that their short life on Earth is the be-all and end-all. And then boom, the scale just explodes. He's not just talking about individual lives anymore. He flat out declares that our entire past civilization is done, finished. He says a second genesis for humanity is about to kick off. He even claims that what's about to happen is so massive that future historians will look back and say that human history really began in the late 20th century. And just to really hammer home how high the stakes are, he lays out this cosmic timeline. He puts himself right here, in 1990, as the direct successor to Gautama Buddha, who lived 2,600 years ago. And the next chance to hear this kind of truth? Oh, that's just a cool 2,800 years from now. By framing it like this, he makes his message feel incredibly rare, incredibly valuable. It creates this intense now or never pressure. Okay, so if this situation is this dire, the person delivering the message has to be pretty special, right? And, well, according to him, he absolutely is. He's not just claiming to be some wise teacher. He presents himself as something far, far beyond any religious figure we've ever known. And here it is, the core of who he claims to be. It's a brilliant move, really. He borrows the credibility of Gautama Buddha, saying, oh yeah, that was me, just an earlier version of my soul. But then he immediately elevates himself way beyond that. His true identity, he says, is a cosmic being, a star, and this is his last time in human form, ever. By claiming he's greater than both Buddha and Jesus, he's basically positioning himself as the final word, the ultimate revelation. So now that he's established this incredible identity, he gets to the heart of the matter. What is the one crucial truth that he's come here to deliver? What is the one thing humanity has to understand if it wants to be saved? And this is where he completely flips the script on the whole idea of sin. Forget about all the traditional stuff, theft, violence, all of that. According to him, the single greatest sin you can commit is simply not knowing the truth. And of course, that means his truth. In this new world order, ignorance isn't just bliss, it's the ultimate moral failure. And the consequences for committing this greatest sin are, well, pretty dire. He claims that right now, as things stand, more than half of all humanity is heading straight for what he calls hell, a world of deep suffering and sorrow. He's presenting a spiritual emergency on a global scale, with literally billions of souls just hanging in the balance. So you've got a cosmic crisis, a one-of-a-kind messenger, and a terrifying warning. With all that set up, the speech takes a sharp turn. It shifts from diagnosis to prescription. It becomes an urgent, non-negotiable call to action for every single person in that room. But he doesn't just ask for their help. He starts with a really surprising move. He insults them. He tells his listeners that most of them aren't even qualified to be hearing his words, that they've forgotten the sacred mission they were born for. It's this powerful technique, Break them down first before you build them back up with this new singular purpose. And then he gives them their mission, and it's not a small one. He tasks these same unqualified people with reaching every single person on the planet at that time. That's over 5 billion people. The sheer scale of that command it's just mind-boggling. And this is maybe the most radical part. He completely reframes their entire lives. He tells them their 9-to-5 jobs, their careers, they're meaningless. They're just temporary chores to keep a physical body going. Their real mission, the only thing that actually matters, is to save all of humanity. Everything else, it's just a distraction, a triviality. He doesn't leave it vague either. He gives them a crystal clear 3-step plan. Step 1, you have to wake up and realize your true purpose. Step 2, you have to take this truth and spread it to everyone, everywhere. And step 3, you have to do it now because time is running out. And he makes the stakes intensely personal. He tells them that they didn't just stumble into this life. They fought for the chance to be born in Japan at this exact moment, specifically for this mission. If they fail, it means an eternal, soul-crushing regret. And just knowing the truth and staying quiet, that's a great sin in itself. Ultimately, he's telling them that their own eternal life depends entirely on doing this. So, the speech doesn't end with a gentle suggestion. It ends with an absolute all-or-nothing demand. It leaves its audience, and really it leaves us as we look back on it, with this incredibly powerful question. When you're confronted with a message that asks for absolutely everything you have, what does it even mean to truly listen, to believe, and to act?